Good morning, everyone. We'd like to now introduce to you Geraldine Johnson's class of 2020. Good morning again. We will now be led in the Pledge of Allegiance by Diego Silverio.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning. This is Mrs. Coble, the Assistant Principal at Geraldine Johnson School for grades 6th, 7th, and 8th. I'd like to start by giving you a welcome address. So on behalf of Mr. Michael Testani, the Superintendent, all the Executive Directors, Mrs. Louisa Wolf, the Principal at Geraldine Johnson, Ryan Howard, another Assistant Principal, the teachers, the staff, and students, we'd like to say welcome to the Class of 2020 Virtual Promotion Ceremony. I'd like to take a few minutes to tell you a little bit about my thoughts about this class. I came here 3 years ago. They were 6th graders. I got to meet them. I got to get to know them. But as each year went on, I got to know them a little bit better. And I would say that this is a class that was ready for the situations that we encountered this past March. Of course, with COVID-19, we went to distance learning. And during that time, teachers were met with the challenge to use technology to deliver instruction and to support the students academically. This class 2020 was ready for it. They were prepared. They met in classes, they did their work, they asked the questions. This is a class that was ready for the pandemic. It didn't catch them off guard. And so because of that, I'm very, very proud of them. They've been able to go on many field trips, go to the state capitol. We've had field days, we've had career days, and these students have been an integral part of the success of Geraldine Johnson over the past 3 years. And I want to tell them how proud I am of them. Even as they encountered this challenge and not being able to transition to high school as we normally would, or have an actual promotion ceremony as we actually would, they've kept a good attitude. They've been there, they persisted. They asked a lot of questions, but they hung in there. And for that, I'm extremely proud of them. And I just want to close by telling them that if no one ever tells them that they are loved, I love you. If no one ever tells you that you can do it, I believe you can do it. Because I think there's nothing too big that you can't encounter and conquer. So the next 3 voices you will hear after me, the first one will be our salutatorian, Abiel Gimenchen Sahe. He has the 2nd highest grade point average in 8th grade. Then you'll hear from Lisa Forrest, our valedictorian. She had the highest grade point average. And then you will hear our keynote speaker, Mrs. Adrienne Farrar Howell. She is the daughter of Geraldine Johnson. So I hope you enjoy the next 3 speakers.
Good afternoon, everyone. It is an honor to be here and to make a speech to the people who are here. These people include teachers, parents, families, and friends. Thank you for joining this meeting to celebrate this special day, which is the graduation of class of 2020. My name is Abel Gabrasense, Salutatorian of Johnson School, and I am very happy to be here. Coming here today feels like the end of a happy story. However, this is just the first big and important step of our lives. Before I talk about my message to the students, I want to mention one of the best things that someone has ever said to me in this school. When I first came here, Ms. Goldberg, the assistant principal of Johnson School, took me to my class, and I was so nervous because it was after 1 year of being in America that I came to Geraldine Johnson School, so I did not speak English. And she knew I was nervous. She said to me, "It's okay, I know you could do it." I don't think she remembers, but her words made me feel that everything will be okay. Although I don't remember every event, I know exactly how I felt that day. And I know high school will be hard, but I know you can do it. I also want to thank my parents who were always there when I needed them, and our friends named Isaac and Leah who helped me improve my English. Lastly, I want to mention my ESL teachers, Ms. Gulian and Ms. Worski, who are still helping me today, and the other teachers who helped me become who I am today. I just want to say to the students, it's time to say goodbye. Our years has come to an end. We've made some happy memories with our friends. We are now going to high school, and we are ready for more responsibilities. High school might be hard, but I believe in you, and you should believe in yourself. I know you could do anything if you put your effort into it. And what all you students have achieved is very impressive. There's still so much to look forward to, so we should all be prepared. I just know life has even more wonderful things in store for you. Congratulations on your graduation and best wishes for your next adventure. I will miss every single one of you, and I am very happy that COVID-19 couldn't stop our graduation. I hope you stay safe and healthy. Lastly, stay quarantined. Good luck. Can't wait to see you all in high school. Have a wonderful summer.
Tell me 9 months ago that we would not be seeing most of each other again, I would never have believed you. We should be celebrating. This is a milestone we have been chasing after since the first day of school. We did it. I honestly can't believe how far we've come. Countless hours of hard work actually paid off in the end. I want to congratulate and acknowledge every single one of you. This is such a rite of passage, an achievement. I know this is not how we imagined our final months of school to be like. I know there are so many things we wanted to do. But sadly, our expectations were so far-fetched from the current reality. But this is just the beginning, a new leaf. I want to thank the gracious staff and teachers of this school. Without them, I don't think I could have made it this far. Every smile we are greeted with at the doors of our classrooms ignites something in me, a spark of motivation. Thank you so much for giving my education here the push and fuel it needed to carry on. Thank you, seniors, for making the time we spent together worthwhile. Do not let this be our last goodbyes. Let this be a good to see you or see you soon. We are the crack in the bell that would ring even louder as we progress, but that is up to you and you alone. I know the days have become bitter and solemn, but as Lima Yolanda has once said, every day has a potential to be the greatest day of your life. Thank you, Geraldine Johnson.
Good morning, 2020 graduates of the Geraldine Johnson School. You are graduating in a year of great challenges, so I'd like to start by reading to you the definition of a challenge. It's the situation of being faced with something that needs great mental or physical effort in order to be done successfully, and therefore tests a person's ability, physical or mental. To meet a challenge, you find solutions to difficult problems or situations. You are graduating at a time when our city, state, and indeed the nation and world are all in the midst of difficult situations. Our households and families are faced with threats that affect everyone. We are all currently operating under a triple threat: the coronavirus health crisis, which has led to a deep economic crisis, and now at the same time, we have a race crisis with protests nationwide over police brutality and systemic racism. As graduates this year, you are asked to face and conquer your own personal challenges that are focused on changing schools and classrooms that will have cultures and curricula new to you. You are asking yourself, how am I going to do this new environment that will present me with new challenges? That will be your personal challenge to meet and conquer, along with the triple threats in the background. These have hit our communities and families hard, and yet you are expected to still perform your personal student duties in spite of them. Your personal challenges will continue to include distance learning, IT issues, working at home, not always easy, since you need space, quiet, and the possibility to organize your own schedule for study. You will certainly need help to learn how to best deal with these multiple layers of challenges. That help will come from your parents, your new teachers, and other friends and community supporters that you may know. Your job will be to formulate questions for the adults and friends who can answer questions, show you by example, and counsel you. Let them know what you need and show that you are open to suggestions about how and what to do. That is the learning part, figuring out what questions to ask and how to listen. Geraldine Johnson, my mom, and for whom this school is named, met many challenges, both personal and professional, in her long life. You should know that her road to becoming superintendent of schools here in Bridgeport was not an easy one. She was denied this position that she applied for more than once with excuses from the Board of Education and City Hall that Bridgeport wasn't ready for an African American leader of the school system. It wasn't until she got legal counsel and widespread support from the community in the form of protests and demonstrations that the city power structure admitted that a Black woman could indeed become head of Connecticut's largest school system. Mind you, she had proven her capacities by qualifying in every way possible through her long tenure and advancement in the system, through her educational diplomas, and by achieving the highest civil service test scores for the position. The message here is that you need to doggedly push through obstacles and find resolution to challenges using your best tools to do so. This is a new adventure that you are undertaking. You already have many of the tools needed for success. That's what your teachers here at Geraldine Johnson School have imparted to you. You may be hesitant putting your first foot forward, but go ahead and do that with confidence, mindful that this is a special time, calling for your best and highest capacity for listening, learning, and picking up the challenge. As you go forward, you will understand that you are challenge ready.
Hello, it's me again. So the next two voices you will hear will be Mrs. Kelly Pollack, one of my teachers, and Mrs. Susan Smittendorf, the counselor in the school. I hope you enjoy their speeches.
Good morning, class of 2020 Johnson School. You made it. Who would have thought that this is how you would end your career at Johnson School? But here we are, in some ways apart, but in so many ways all together this morning, sharing in this huge celebration of everything that you've accomplished. I know that I haven't gotten to teach all of you, but I wanted to say a huge thank you to all of my students the last 2 years, and to all of the students who have stopped by, who I've had the pleasure of getting to know, who I've helped along the way, who've shared, who've talked, and who have provided me with lots of laughs. To my students, I miss you so much. You have taught me so much about teaching and learning. You have filled my heart on bad days. You've challenged me with your questions. You've inspired me with your perseverance and your grit. And you floored me with your really bad senses of humor some days. Thank you all for the memories that you've given me. And now to the class of 2020. I've got a few pieces of advice to give you to take along to high school and beyond. Everyone is an airhead sometimes. Just try not to be one too often. If you get frustrated, just take 5. If you take 5, it always gets better. As I know you do, always try to score high. But remember, what's most important is that you're always doing your best. Try to bring joy to others and to seek joy in your own lives. Be a lifesaver to people, even if they're not your friends. If you do it, they'll remember you forever. Whatever you're doing, try to give a little extra in your schoolwork, in your relationships, and in your passions, whatever they are. A little extra goes a really long way. It's a hard one. Whatever you put off now is still going to be there waiting for you later. So if you do it now, it'll make later a lot sweeter. So whatever it is, just do it now. Don't wait. Set your goals high. Reach for the Milky Way. And I will tell you, if you take all of this advice, you will definitely be satisfied. Most importantly, when you make your first 100 grand, don't forget your favorite teacher at Johnson School. Best of luck, class of 2020. Be safe, be strong, and always be your best. I'll miss you.
Danny. Hello to the 8th grade class of 2020. I can't believe the day is finally here that I have to say goodbye. I have known most of you since you were in 4th grade, and I feel extremely blessed to have been your school counselor for the past 5 years. I want you to know that I will miss you all so much. I am confident if you work hard, you can achieve your dreams. Always remember, you are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think. Boys and girls, I want to leave you with these words that I hope you remember throughout your lifetime. In a world where you could be anything, be kind. I will miss you all, and I hope you will come back and visit. I look forward to hearing about all of the great things you were doing in high school. I hope you have a fun and relaxing summer. If you ever need someone to talk to, I will be here to listen. Goodbye for now.
Oh, again. The next three voices you will hear will be Mr. Amder, who will call the names of students getting academic awards. After that, you'll hear Mrs. Rivera Filardi giving out her honors art and the peer docent awards. And the last voice you'll hear at that time will be Miss McDevitt giving awards to the Genius Squad. Hope you enjoy it.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Stuart Amder. I'm the social studies teacher here at Geraldine Johnson School. I welcome everyone, and I'm here to do the Achievement Awards. Our first Achievement Award will be the Geraldine W. Johnson Award. The Geraldine Johnson Award is given to the student who best demonstrates the attributes of Geraldine W. Johnson. Those being perseverance, those being willing to help others. And our student who won that award this year is Michaela Isaac. I'm very pleased to give this award. This is the Bridgeport Education Association Award on the Teachers Union for our valedictorian, Alyssa Forrest. The Bridgeport Council of Administrators and Supervisors Award given to our salutatorian, Abael Tinsay. The James Curiel Social Studies Award, given to the most improved student, goes this year to Zarina West Stevens. Given the Social Studies High Achievement Award goes to Jessica Santos. The James Curiel Math Award for the most improved goes to Diamelise Nash. The Math Award for High Achievement goes to Melvin Pajaro Lopez. The Maria Goncalves Reading Award for the most improved student goes to Adriel Baserto Enriquez.
Going.
The English Language Arts High Achievement Award goes to Brianna Wallace. The Science Award for most improved goes to Annalise Rosa. And the Science Award for High Achievement goes to Eliana Lopez. I want to say congratulations to all of these students. And now I'd like to give the mic over to Mrs. Rivera to hand out her Art and Peer Docent Awards. Thank you.
Hi graduates, hi parents. It is my pleasure to announce today the Housatonic Community College Peer Docent Program Awards and the awards for honors in visual arts. But first, I just want to say to all the graduates that I'm truly proud of everything that you have accomplished. This has been a really difficult time. This is a really difficult way to end off all the work that you've done throughout all the years at Johnson School. Just know that all of your teachers are extremely proud of you. You have handled this with grace, and you will only take this life experience, and I'm sure that you're going to learn a lot from it, just like the adults did. You probably did it a little bit better than we did. So without further ado, I would like to announce the winners of the Housatonic Community College Peer Docent Program. This is a program that's been at Johnson School for several years, and there were only 14 students in the building chosen, 10 of which were graduates. They worked for 9 intensive weeks to learn all about the history of Bridgeport, and then they were able to present it to their peers. And the award winners are Alea Taylor, Alyssa Forrest, Angela Bello Davila, Brianna Wallace, Diamalis Dash, Diego Silverio, Khalees Brown, Linwood Cogdell, Michaela Isaac, and Neri Valise Garcia. I am extremely proud of what you were able to accomplish in that very short amount of time. You are amazing. And now, graduating with honors in visual arts, these students dedicate an hour every week with me on art intensive learning. Unfortunately, this year it was cut short, but you still did an amazing job. Graduating with honors in visual arts, Angela Bello Davila, Ashley Diaz, Brianna Wallace, Diavani DeRosa, Diamalis Dash, Diego Silverio, Eliana Lopez, Emily Chique, Jessica Light Dos Santos, Julie Rojas, Catherine Rosoto Hernandez, Khalees Brown, Linwood Cogdell, Melvin Pajaro Lopez, Michaela Isaac, Neri Valise Garcia, and Zuri Alcocer. I am so proud that you have made all of these accomplishments, and it really saddens me that I won't be there to celebrate with you. But I can't wait until the day that you come back to visit me at Johnson and that I'm able to give you a big hug, because I am extremely proud of everything that you have done throughout your years at Johnson.
Hello, 8th graders and families. It is my honor today to present leadership awards to our 8th grade members of our school technology team, the Genius Squad. But before I do that, I just want to take a moment to say to all of you, I am so proud of you. Life has thrown a lot of curveballs at us this year and much uncertainty. But the one thing that always, without fail, gives me hope is knowing young adults like yourselves. I have no doubt that you will go on to make the world a better place. Without further ado, let me present the Genius Squad Student Leadership Awards. Our 8th grade members are Jose Flores, Bryant Vasquez, Anthony Sin, Eldo Madrid, and Neri Velez Garcia. These young men have been on Genius Squad for several years now, and I am so honored to have worked with them. In our work together, I have seen them demonstrate so many qualities of a leader. They are patient problem solvers. Often when I was ready to throw my hands up about building a robot or running a coding workshop, they would calmly persevere their way to a solution. They are creative and never fail to make me laugh. They have acted as mentors for our younger members, have patiently taught our primary students new technology skills, and have worked with teachers to learn new things. In every situation, they have shown themselves to be true leaders. To my Genius Squad members, I am so thankful to have worked with you. I'm sorry we did not get to celebrate your accomplishments together in person, but I know you are going to do great things in the years to come. I can't wait to hear about them. Congratulations.
Guess what? It's me again. The next voices you will hear will be the 8th grade homeroom teachers, introducing their students as the graduates of the class of 2020.
Congratulations, class of 2020 of Geraldine Johnson School. Thank you for making me laugh, and I wish the best for you in your future. Zuri Alcocer. Angela Bello. Roxana Bermudez. Khalees Brown. Jairo Cacho. Linwood Cobdell. Diamelise Dash. Galiani Delphonse. Chazir Evans. Arnaldo Guerrero. Michaela Isaac. Jessica Santos. Eldo Madrid. Candelisa McFarland. Marilyn Morocho. Melvin Pajaro. Justin Perez. Beyonce Philogene. Luis Quechol Arias. Catherine Rosotto Hernandez. Christian Santos. Diego Silverio. Amy Soriano. Bryant Vasquez. Mary Feliz. Brianna Wallace. Emily Chike.
this is Mr. Green, your math teacher. It is my pleasure to introduce the graduates of Homeroom 8Y. Luis Aviles. Anili Barros Ramos. Tina Calderon Moreno. Wilson Cardona Hernandez. Eliza Cruz. Ashley Diaz. Sergio Diaz Rios. Jose Flores. Abiel Geberton Sae, who is also our salutatorian. Congratulations. Jasmine Ham. Madison Hill. Debbie Laguerre. Julian Martinez. Moshier Mirage. Roberto Mojica. Steven Ramirez. Jason Reyes. Annalise Rosa. Julissa Sanchez Martinez. Jennifer Sigua Alvarez. Anthony Sin. Andre Valley. Serena West Stevens. I love your quote, Serena. And I want to say congratulations to everybody. We had a lot of laughs. We had a great time this year. I'll miss you all. I love you all. And don't forget one thing. Let's
To my students in homeroom 221, I'm so beyond proud of you. You've made so much progress through the years. I hope you always follow your dreams. Congratulations to my graduates. I'm now presenting the class of 2020, Soshi Kuzitao. Avion Haley. Joshua Hyman. Skyla Kemp. Leonardo Ortiz. Congratulations.
I'm now presenting the graduates from homeroom 218. Isaiah Crespo. Sebastian Rivera. Congratulations, boys. Can't wait to see all the great things that you both do.
I just want to say that I'm so proud of my 8th graders and what you've accomplished in these many years. Israel de los Santos. Bianca West. Brianna West. Congratulations, graduates. You are moving on to your next steps. We will wish you the best and we will miss you.
Hey everyone, it's Mr. Wolf, your 8th grade science teacher, and it is my honor to present the graduates from homeroom 212. Adriel Basurto Enriquez. George Cornejo. Oh, I'm sorry, Teresa, we gotta pause. Hey, I'm doing fine, I'm filming.
I'm gonna stop, but that's okay. I'm not gonna mute myself.
Hey everyone, it's Mr. Wolf, your 8th grade science teacher, and it is my honor to present the graduates of homeroom 212. Adriel Basurto Enriquez. George Cornejo. Jayana Cosme. Giovanni De Rosa. Christian do Espirito Santo Braga. Nazir Edwards. Anthony Flores Valencia. Alyssa Forrest, Zenia Garcia, Gariana Gomez, Michaela Lima, Eliana Lopez, Natalie Lopez Jacinto, Janaya Morales, Gabriel Perez, Montserrat Pineda, Jessica Pinheiro, Nathan Rodriguez, Julie Rojas, Joshua Rosa, Eric Sancho, Desire Simmons, Jamar Soto, Alea Taylor, Jaylene Texera, Douglas Torres, and last but not least, Kayvon Turner. It has been such a joy to be your teacher this year, and such a joy to have you all in my homeroom. Congratulations to you all, and I'm so excited for you all to go to high school.
Those were Geraldine Johnson, class of 2020. I now pronounce you graduates of the 8th grade. The next voice you will hear will be our principal, Mrs. Louisa Wolf.
Good morning. Let me begin by welcoming you to today's event and thanking Mrs. Coble and the 8th grade team for putting such a wonderful virtual ceremony together for you today. I'm very pleased to be speaking to you on what I know is a very special day. It wasn't easy getting here this year. You faced challenges that no other 8th grade will ever probably face again. So it's special for you, for your proud parents, your grandparents, your guardians, and all other family and friends. Parents, today is one of those great occasions when you get to celebrate your young people, their achievements, their perseverances, their successes as they grow up. It's one of those times that you can take a break and reflect, feeling good as a parent or as a mentor, knowing that the children you care about are doing well and are on the right path. Graduates, you should know that your moms, dads, guardians, and family are very proud of you today. They have high hopes for you, and they believe in you. You are making them proud by showing them what you can do. Take a look at them now, and you can see they're smiling, and they'll be snapping photos all day to record this moment forever. Today is an important day for you and for them. Today, we are very, very proud of you. Think back on some of the exciting things that happened over the year. All the things you learned. You had some great times this year. You also have some challenging times, but you did it. You made it. You succeeded. You are ready for the next step. As you prepare for the next step, I ask you to do a few things. I ask you to dedicate yourself to making the next year even better than this one was. I ask you to remember that you don't have to follow the crowd. Do the right thing, even when no one is looking. I ask you to study hard and remember that you are investing in you with every test that you take and every book that you read. And finally, I ask that you not be in a hurry to grow up. These are some great times in your life. Don't rush past them. There are some great times coming for you. And just as your parents are proud of each and every one of you, you should be proud of yourself. So congratulations to all the graduates, congratulations to the parents, and congratulations to the teachers and staff who helped our graduates reach here today. Now, before I end, and before I give you my final quote, I would like to recognize some special students. Luis Aviles, Adriel Basuto Enriquez, Casely Brown, Galiani Delphonse, Sergio Diaz Rios, Anthony Flores, Michaela Lima, Aldo Madrid, Julian Martinez, Beyonce Philogene, Julie Rojas, Jennifer Suiga, Diego Silverario, Anthony Sen, Neri Valiz Garcia, and Brianna Wallace. These students have been at Johnson School since kindergarten. How awesome is that? 9 years at Johnson School. You will probably never be in another school for that long ever again. But wait, I'm not done. We have 2 students that have been with us even longer. They have been here since pre-K. That is 10 years at Johnson School. Jairo Cacho and Diamalis Dash. That is some Johnson pride. Now let me leave you with my final quote. It is one of my favorites. It's from a great author with whom I imagine you are all familiar. You have brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself in any direction you choose. You're on your own, and you know what you know. You are I who will decide where to go. That's by Dr. Seuss. Congratulations, class of 2020. Now, before we end, students and families are welcome to come to Johnson parking lot, where we will have some selfie areas set up so that you can take pictures with your family. And we will also hand out certificates and awards. So we hope to see you drive by and take some pictures. Congratulations.